Welcome to the English news of Binh Phuoc radio, television station and newspaper. And here are the headlines for today. I'm Bích Thủy. Binh Phuoc and Vietnam Cooperative Area sign cooperation agreement. Binh Phuoc sees stable industrial production. Bộ đang making efforts in tourism development. For cuisine being served as 5-star hotels. And now a detail, the People Committee of Binh Phuoc Province has signed the cooperation agreement with the Vietnam Cooperative Alliance for the 2022 to 2025 period.
Leaders from Binh Phuoc and the Alliance agreed to form a partnership on digital transformation and environmental issues, especially models in the Dong Tâm cooperative in Dong Phu commune and the prompt dissolution of cooperatives failing to meet standards. They will bolster consulting to admit more members to the province's cooperative alliance, devise policies on the officials in the cooperative, raise members' awareness about the cooperative, and set up more cooperatives addressing environmental issues, among other efforts. Binh Phuoc's departments and sectors asked the Vietnam Cooperative Alliance to pay attention to and further support the province to develop its collective economy. Speaking at the signing of the agreement, President of the Vietnam Cooperative Alliance Nguyễn Ngọc Bảo agreed with the terms. He called on Binh Phuoc and the Alliance to carry out pilot models in Bom Bo and Dong Tâm cooperatives.
Binh Phuoc's index of industrial production has grown since the start of this year, contributing greatly to the province's economic development.
The province's index of industrial production posted year-on-year growth of more than 22% in the first half of the year. Of this, manufacturing and processing rose 23.7%, power generation and distribution 3.8%, and water supply and garbage and wastewater treatment 7.07%. Some subsectors within manufacturing and processing enjoyed high growth, in particular the production of machinery, devices, electronics, computers, optical products, food processing, beverages, and leather items. Other products posting high growth included footwear 30.17%, electronic spare part production 40.27%, and dried cashew nuts over 125%. The building of a favorable investment climate is behind the strong development of industrial businesses. The number of workers in the foreign direct investment sector jumped 34.62% in the period.
As Budang district of Binh Phuoc province boasts a pristine charm and famous tourist attraction, local authority has rolled out many concerted measures to promote sustainable tourism development.
The district has bolstered communications in order to raise awareness and a sense of responsibility among organizations, businesses, and people in tourism development. Bù Đăng has diverse cuisine, with each restaurant and tourist destination having their own charm. Specialties from ethnic minority people in the district also contribute to the local cuisine. With the bull-like grasslands, the Satiang Bom Bo Hamlet Cultural Conservation Area, and Dung and Voi waterfalls, Bù Đăng has paid due regard to tapping the potential of its outstanding tourism products and facilitated tourism development and the Bù Đăng tourism brand to promote the image of the locality and attract more visitors.
According to the Vietnam Trade Promotion Agency under the Ministry of Industry and Trade, African country demand for food, especially rice, is high and diverse. Therefore, Vietnam is trying to seek partnership to push food export to the African market.
Statistics show that in the first 5 months of 2022, Vietnam shipped $2.38 million worth of the products to Algeria. Rice was the major export product of Vietnam to Africa, which accounted for 20% of total export revenue generated from the market. which is also a promising land for Vietnamese coffee and peppercorn. Each year, African countries spend about $750 million on imported coffee. Vietnam has been one of the 5 major suppliers of the products in Africa. Experts reminded Vietnamese exporters to pay greater attention to transport and preservation stages when exporting goods to Africa. They advised Vietnamese firms to carefully study the market as well as legal regulations in each country and information of its partners to avoid risks by choosing safe payment methods. At the same time, they underlined the need for exporters to ensure that their products meet particular requirements in each market.
Developing the digital economy is one of 3 important goals within its policy of promoting digital transformation. The Bắc Giang province has been targeting. Recent efforts to boost its digital economy has proven effective, with the clearest example being the effect of digital transformation on the consumption of local liches.
This is orchard growing liches for export on an area of more than 1 hectare and belonging to Mr. Nguyễn Văn Thuận in Tân Yên district, Bắc Giang province. In 2021, Thuận family joined a cooperative producing liches for export to Japan that meets strict requirements in the choosy market. His liches have been selling on e-commerce platforms for around 30,000 dong a kilo, while market price ranges between 15,000 to 20,000 dong a kilo.
We were often undercut by buyers in the past. Now we have our product on e-commerce platforms with stable sales and very good prices.
Tân Yên district had a total of more than 1,300 hectares growing liches this year, with the harvest estimated at 16,500 tons. The total lychee growing area that meets Vietgap and Global Gap standards is about 350 hectares.
Farmers in Tân Yên not only put their lychees on e-commerce platforms such as Lazada and Voso, but also actively promote them through Facebook, Zalo, YouTube, and other social networks.
As well as the positive effects from the early consumption of lychees, Lục Ngạn district, which has the largest late lychee production area in the province, has prepared the necessary steps to promote the consumption of lychees via e-commerce. The image of Lục Ngạn lychees is also being promoted, and they're being sold on social networks such as Facebook, Zalo, and YouTube. Though new sales channels, these have had a major impact. The area of lychees grown according to Vietgap and Global Gap standards accounts for more than 80% of the total lychee area, with 27 area codes issued for exports to Japan.
Sở Công Thương đã phối hợp với Cục Thương mại điện tử và Kinh tế số của Bộ Công Thương.
We cooperate with the Vietnam E-commerce and Digital Economy agencies at the Ministry of Industry and Trade and many e-commerce platforms to help cooperatives and farmers start online sales and also give them the necessary training.
Những cái kỹ năng mà kinh doanh.
According to the Bắc Giang Department of Industry and Trade, in 2021, about 8,000 tons of Bắc Giang lychee were sold via e-commerce platforms. Significant volumes were sold at stable prices, bringing practical benefits to farmers.
More and more Vietnam's folk cuisine has been voted among the world's most delicious dishes recently. The local tourism industry has started to put its strength to best use, with folk cuisine appearing on menus as luxurious hotels.
Hải Phòng crab noodle soup is made from filled crab noodles and a variety of seasonal green vegetables and toppings such as spring rolls and fresh shrimp. It gave this diner a delicious breakfast while he was attending an event at the 5-star Rex Hotel in Ho Chi Minh City.
It tastes quite similar to the crab noodle soup I have eaten in Haiphong. I feel better and happier after enjoying it in the high-end space of the hotel.
And it is bachang cake from the Chinese community, prepared by chefs at the Sheraton Saigon Hotel. The cake is cooked properly, with a traditional taste, but with little changes to match the taste buds of high-end diners and foreign guests.
Our diners are luxury guests, so I changed the ingredient a little. I determine the taste of our diners first, then cook the dish to their liking.
Public interest in food over recent years has resulted in culinary tourism becoming a new trend in the global tourism industry. Vietnam is considered a new culinary paradise for tourists, in which food cuisine plays an important role.
Serving delicious dishes to our diners is an honor for us. It is also about preserving and developing Vietnamese cuisine.
The preservation and introduction of food dishes at five-star hotels not only contributes to promoting the diversity of Vietnamese culinary culture, but also makes the tourism sector more attractive in the eye of travelers, especially foreign visitors.
That's all for today on Binh Phuoc Radio television station and newspaper news. Once again, thanks for watching and goodbye.